I also wanted just to input on the back end of that. I'm a big believer in trying different things. And one of the great things about YouTube is you can go in on the back end, check your analytics, see what's the click-through rate on my videos. That's a really powerful thing to do. Really powerful thing to do.
Yeah, we have a 4-part process. We believe in workflows, and YouTube workflows, video workflows are everything. In fact, I was just speaking with a financial advisor right now, and he's talking to me about equipment and cameras and things like this. And I say, look, man, your camera problem is solved. Go to Costco. Your camera problem is solved. Okay. My question is, how are you going to make video manageable, if not scalable, so that YouTube marketing becomes a vital tool for business growth and not just a project that you got burnt out on?
Yeah.
So having those workflows in place is extremely important for a successful, video marketing campaign. And we follow 4 basic principles. Okay. You've got to master production. You've got to master the promotion. You've got to master the progress, and you've got to master the programming. So let's go into those, right? Programming is your content production. This is what you're going to make videos about, and it's how you deliver that content, right? Think of a sitcom. A sitcom like The Office delivers its content in a certain way, right? Mm-hmm. It opens, there's like a joke in the beginning, and then you hear the theme song, then there's a commercial, and then they, beginning, middle, end, commercial, climax, that sort of thing. YouTube follows a same structure, right? Like you should have like a hook, you should have a bumper, and you should have the introduction where you say, hey, welcome to my channel. So having the titles ready and the structure ready for your individual videos is key. Then you move into production. How are you going to produce these? Who's going to edit them? Are you going to edit them, or is live video more your thing? Then we go into publishing, and this is it's promotion. This includes publishing, but it also includes sharing it on social media. It also includes, where are you going to publish this video? Mm-hmm. Are you going to repurpose this for Instagram? Are you going to strip out the audio and make it a podcast? I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it, because we did a live show, me and my good buddy, Nick Nimmin, we did a live show every Wednesday for 2 years on Facebook Live and on YouTube. And that one live video became multiple Instagram snippets, right? 3 minutes or less kind of thing that we put on LinkedIn and everywhere, but also stripped out the audio that became a podcast. And boy, did we explode that year. A lot of really good stuff happening. Now, at the end of the day, you've got to figure out who does what and how many things you're going to go to. At the beginning, I want you to publish on YouTube and maybe repurpose on Instagram. But you have to build into those things. I think a lot of people, they come into this process and they go, oh, I'm going to make videos on YouTube, and I'm going to put videos on Facebook, I'm going to put videos on Instagram. That is a heck of a lot of work.
Yeah. And
in a lot of cases, you are going to get zero return from this stuff. Instagram is a scourge. It is a battle for attention, and you'll put that energy into YouTube and you'll grow much, much, much faster. Okay. And then we wrap it up with progress. Okay. And progress is your analytics. It's looking at what worked and what didn't work. And YouTube gives you a whole lot of numbers to measure. So you need to know what numbers you're going to measure in the growth phase, right? And then when to recognize you're in growth, and then what numbers to look at for scalability, right? And those numbers change. It's never a lot, but the biggest mistake I see people making here is not looking at their numbers at all. It's more of like a feel it out. Oh, how do I feel about this content? Or this has always worked at the Chamber of Commerce meeting, so I'm going to try it on YouTube, right? And there's always a bit of discovery that happens on YouTube, but analytics tell us what to quit and what to double down on. My son, who's building a small channel, sent me a picture of his channel stats today, and I see his biggest video is a trampoline video. And so I told him, you need to make more trampoline videos. And why? I said, it's your number one video. And he didn't even think about it, right? Yeah. So you have to kind of get that number one video and then make more of those. How do you do that? Well, come back to the programming, then the production, and then the publishing, and then the progress, right? And it's this cycle that fuels itself. And if you can master those 4 workflows, you'll do extremely well on YouTube.
Yeah, I love it. Going into it with a plan and these four P's, if you would, really, really good stuff. Oh, and I can tell that, if we can follow these formulas, we're going to be highly, highly successful. And just to kind of expand on what you said there about getting burnt out, trying to produce video all over the place. That is what this show is, right? So this video is a 30-minute long video interview. It's going to be redistributed across YouTube, podcast, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, all this stuff, right? I've been doing this a little while. So what I decided is, hey, I need help. So I hired a virtual assistant to help me with that process, so I don't get burned out. So we always got to be thinking about scaling these things and where you're getting the most return. Like you said, do more backflips on trampolines. You're going to be good to go, right?
So now how do you do that? You got to get to a point, like if you're a real estate agent, you've got to make a handful of videos and see what pops. And at first your pop is going to be like 150 views. It's going to be like 300 views. I'm talking about a brand new channel. If you guys already have 4,000 subs, it might be a little bit bigger than that. But you're going to see like, all right, well, this video got 400 views in the first 48 hours. This video got 200 views in the first 48 hours. So the next video I'm going to make, right, my progress has informed my programming. I'm going to focus on this topic again. I'm going to go into a subtopic on that topic.
Yeah.
Right. And having sort of the wherewithal to do that it's much easier than you think. You mentioned a VA. We encourage our clients that have room for this to hire a VP, and that's a video producer. And a video producer is someone that can press go on your live streams for you, someone that can put the graphics to pop up on screen during your live stream. The video producer is the person that gets the video and then chops it up into little snippets so that you don't have to do those things. And largely the skills of a video producer, there's a lot of overlap with skills of a VA. But if you have a VA or you have someone who wants to fill that role, I would recommend getting them enrolled in the video marketing school or even in our intensive training where we can teach them YouTube skills. And now you have a YouTube skilled manager professional at your company that can do all this stuff for you. Because as the business owner, as the thought leader, in your company, you need to be in a space where you can sort of like have a topic, sit in front of a camera like I am now, and go.
Yeah.
Right? You don't need to be bogged down in editing. You should not learn editing. If you are a real estate agent, a financial advisor, or any type of CEO or professional, like you do not need to learn editing, right? Yeah. You need to learn how to find an editor that can do that for you. And we have a ton of those in our network. And so follow us online because we can introduce you to those people.
Absolutely love it. I think at the end of the day, you want to focus on what you're best at, focus on your core competencies and outsource the rest. But there's some other intangibles that happen when you get serious about YouTube and vlogging, creating videos, is that you naturally become more comfortable with public speaking. Your words become more thoughtful, and it's just a really powerful thing that happens. So I can't speak enough to how important that is.